I've been looking into volcanic ash, and most of it, I think areas like this, when we look into Mount Vesuvius and sites like that, we're told that the amount of ash that got blasted up into the stratosphere was falling down in these large particles, right? And that if you breathe it in, it turns your lungs to concrete. That stuff just covers everything, okay? And then obviously if it rains, it will solidify over and turn everything to stone. They call it pulverized rock and pumice. There's many different types of this ash, alright, if you go look into it. I won't zoom in too close this time because the quality's not very good at all. It was one of the first videos that I made, and then I will say a little bit more for you.
Is the most amazing area I have ever seen, and definitely on this site, because this looks like a modern day bunker to me, right? You can even see, this could have been glass here, that's what it looks like. It looks like this roofing rotated around here, you can see that, right? And this just looks like venting here. It's got little holes and rims where things were plugged into it. This area looks like it's been built up of metal, and it carries on and carries on and carries on, and I can see 3 of them here. I'd say all this site here, if excavated, looked like this. It basically looks like something from the space age.
Yes, so you'll know what I'm getting at here, that this entire site cannot have been carved, etched from the rock, specifically what it's made out of now. For me, it's mostly how thick or thin the walls are. They're about, I don't know, 6 inches wide, 6 inches thick all the way across every single surface, and the roof, even the flooring, is about 6 inch, 12 inch thick. Exactly. I've got no idea how you would manage that, or even think it would be safe. I'll show you some of that. For me, that's the main thing that proves that this is either solidified concrete or it's just completely covered in ash and flooding. I think it's a mixture of both.
This is inside that area, and well, look, you can see flooring. That material's different to that, and look at the thickness of this wall here, right? It just looks like some kind of warehouse. What was this? Some kind of rail system, some machine was in there and it spun round and passed things around. And obviously if it's been under seawater, submerged, for aeons, what do you think that you're going to be left with?
So for me, pointing out just how thick the flooring and walls are across this site should prove that this entire site was built and it suffered some type of ash and flood event, especially when I can point out the sections of some walls like this where you can see 3 defined lines where this thing's been put together. We can see how it's all sunken in the middle, so you've either got to think that they came in the past when this was mud, not taking into account the areas I've just shown you, so they dug it out with their hands and then it's just hardened over time. Or it's like I've been speaking about, like they use man-made materials, wood and metal, and that's all just eroded away, and the ash on the outside just became soft from permanent rain and then just solidified over time.